If I had to choose between seeing a potential Super Mario Galaxy 3 game or a potential Super Mario Odyssey 2 game, sometime in the near future, I would prefer Super Mario Odyssey 2, especially considering how popular Super Mario Odyssey is right now and how popular it's been since its release back in October of 2017. I believe since its release, it has sold at least 19 million copies in sales. It surpassed Super Mario Galaxy, which came out back in 2007 for the Wii console, which reached over 12.80 million copies in sales. It also sold more than Super Mario Galaxy 2, which also came out for the Wii, and I believe that reached at least 7.4 million copies in sales. And the thing is, some people would argue that Super Mario Galaxy 2 could have been more popular on the Wii U or as an exclusive game, but that's a story for another day. And don't get me wrong, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 were great. The music score for the first Super Mario Galaxy game was epic, and the whole, I guess, galactic theme and, tone of the game was something that was really new and got many people's attention. And I think it would even brought back some, old school, fans of the Mario series as well, because it was really that popular. But Super Mario Odyssey was something else. If you look at, what critics have to say about the game and what various gaming publications have to say about Super Mario Odyssey, it's mainly good reviews. It was a near flawless platformer, and there were so many things about the game that stood out that were all like positives, and there was hardly any negatives. And you look at things such as the music that was in the game, you look at the stages, the level design, the character designs, the boss battles, the ability to switch between 2D and 3D gameplay during certain parts of the game. It was kind of reminiscent of that of Zelda Link Between Worlds, which came out back in 2013. This game had some of everything in it, and it was something that exceeded many people's expectations in terms of quality and gameplay. So, the idea of not having a Super Mario Odyssey 2 is ludicrous, especially considering the fact that this is one of the best games that Nintendo has made in a very long time. Not to say that there are other Mario games that came before it weren't great. It's just, if I had to choose, one game aside from Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that was probably one of the best Mario games that Nintendo has made in the teens decade, I would go on record and say, Super Mario Odyssey was probably that game. It was one of the best platformers of this decade. And in some ways, or in some respects, it kind of felt like a spiritual successor to Mario or Super Mario 64, which came out for the N64. You had, just Mario being the only playable character. He had to rescue the princess, and instead of collecting, power stars, you had to collect power moons in this particular game, and you had to fight, Bowser as the final boss. And this boss battle with Bowser was actually pretty cool, but it was kind of funny because it was kind of hard to take him seriously and, wearing a suit or whatever, but it was, it was pretty funny and it was pretty cool. And then you look at the climactic ending in the end where Princess Peach left both Bowser and Mario high and dry. That was actually, pretty fun and pretty funny as well. And I honestly feel like that's a game that deserves some type of sequel sometime in the future, but we have no idea if Nintendo plans on doing that because there's been no announcements made on Nintendo making a direct sequel to Super Mario Odyssey. But I'm pretty sure that at this point a lot of people would prefer to see a direct sequel to Super Mario Odyssey opposed to that of Super Mario Galaxy 2, because it's been about 10 years since Super Mario Galaxy 2 was released, and there's a lot of people who believe that if Nintendo was going to release a Super Mario Galaxy 3, they would have done so a long time ago. But that does not mean that they still, won't do that sometime in the future. We'll just have to wait and see. But if I had to choose between seeing a potential Super Mario Odyssey 2 versus seeing a potential Super Mario Galaxy 3, I would choose Super Mario Odyssey 2 over Galaxy 3 any day of the week.